See a lot of balls slipping through hands. All of a sudden they slip and go the other way. We just didn't want to give Notre Dame any short fields. You know, we felt like we were punting the ball well. We felt like we had to make them have to drive the whole length of the field. You know, but overall, really proud of the offensive line. You know, I think for 2 weeks in a row, you know, I think they were kind of told that they couldn't run the ball. We weren't going to be able to run the ball against a good Louisville front. They had 202 yards rushing, and then this week, same thing. You know, that was the big talk was about Notre Dame's offensive line, and you know, our offensive line was at a disadvantage versus their defensive line. Really challenged our guys. We knew, regardless of the elements, that we were going to have to run the ball to be able to win the game. And then, obviously, with the elements, the running game became a bigger part of it. So I can't say enough about those offensive linemen, Wayne Gallman, and then obviously Deshaun, the way he ran today.
Now that you can kind of talk about it, how much did the rain actually change the game plan?
Yeah, you know, I think, I mean, it definitely changes the plan. It changes a lot of different things. It kind of goes in and out. You know, early on, the rain was not too bad, and, you know, we felt like we could throw the ball a little bit more. But, you know, later in the game, as it really got soggy out there, the balls were starting to get wet. And just felt like we were having success. You know, if they took away the run, then we would have been forced to throw it a little bit more. But, you know, I felt like our guys were running well, and we wanted to keep the ball in Gallman's hand and in Deshaun's hand, and make them have to drive the whole field to beat us.
Talk about Wayne's performance the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah, he's done an excellent job. You know, over 100 yards versus that type of defense. You know, he's a guy that continues to do it week in and week out, and you're just seeing him getting better and better each week. And we've seen him have a lot of success in practice, but it's been great for him to be able to carry that over to the game field. And you know, I think he's on his way to having a big year.
And then Zach Brooks, what did he show in practice to get those carries today?
Yeah, you know, Zach is a guy that's been coming back from injury and battled back, and you know, be able to get in there and be able to make some really big plays for us today. And then nothing bigger than the onside kick. You know, that was a huge play right there at the end of the game. And so I was glad to see multiple guys be able to get in there and make an impact from the running back room.
A couple of years ago, this close game that came down to the wire would have been a game that Clemson would have lost. What does it say about this team and how far you guys have gone?
Yeah, I think it's a great team win. And also got to give a lot of credit to our fans. I mean, I've been around Clemson since my freshman year in 1999, and I've never seen an environment like that in those kind of conditions. And I think it was very obvious to everybody at the stadium and everybody watching at home that our fans had a huge impact on that game. And there's not many places in the country where you'd have the fans show out from 9 o'clock this morning on game day, you know, just turning on that TV and seeing all of those guys and ladies out there on game day. I think it made a statement to our players that, hey, our fans are going to be there, they're going to be loud, and we got to do our part. And so I think it was a great team win for the team and all the fans.
Whether it be